So, Barbara, you're up. You have a question for us?
Yeah, hi. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. I'm super excited. I'm a huge fan.
Thanks.
So my question is, I'm sorry if it doesn't relate too much to the topic, but my question is, I've found a guy that I think is like my dream man. Just everything about him is perfect. Do you have any
Okay.
tips of how to keep him for the long run?
Okay, so he's your dream man. Why?
He's super ambitious. He's, to me, incredibly handsome. He is just like a leader, someone who I know can lead me. I feel super comfortable.
Okay.
Just like whenever I'm around him, I have no issue like submitting to a guy like this.
Okay, good. So, and you've been together for how long?
We're about to hit 2 years.
2 years. And he's how old?
He's 22. I'm also 22.
Oh, you guys are young. Okay,
Yeah, we're
so
super young.
okay, so what's the plan here? So, what are you asking? What's the big ask here?
Yeah, I guess my ask is just, how do I move? I know you said like most at least guys, don't think about long-term stuff until they're in their 30s and stuff. Is there any way that I can make this like is there any way to have
Well,
this be something successful in the future, even if we're both the same age and super young?
got it. Yeah. Okay. So I tell guys not to get into long-term relationships in their 20s because they're not very good with women, one, and two, they really need to build a foundation for their lives, not get distracted by some chick in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
So here you guys are at 22. I'm guessing he doesn't watch my stuff, but you do?
I do. I don't know if he watches your stuff or not. I think it's kind of my own little secret that I'm a little red pilled as a woman. It's something I keep to myself. But he seems, if he does watch your stuff or if he doesn't, he seems very naturally alpha. Like his inclinations are very masculine, very like he doesn't. I never tried to shit test him or anything like that because he seems very, like he wouldn't take that.
Well, believe it or not, you probably do shit test them. You just don't know that you're doing it. Women
probably,
don't notice
probably
when they do it.
unconsciously.
Yeah. Um, like at 22, like what are you guys doing? You in school? Do you work? Like what do you do right now?
Um, we both graduated. I'm still looking for a job. It's been a bit hard with the pandemic, but he is working. The thing, I know you said that a lot of guys, they don't know how to handle women yet. I think he's a little bit different in that he's he has a lot of other ladies like going after him before he got committed. Like
Mhm.
it was definitely a bit of a struggle to get him to commit because he just has so many other women like going for him. So I was kind of shocked that he decided to, become more exclusive with me. But
Why do you think he picked you?
um, he, at first I was clueless. I was like, yeah, why would he pick me? Because I think I'm decent looking, but I'm not like I'm not a Victoria's Secret model or anything. But in his DMs, which I found out a lot later when we were finally exclusive, there's literal models like sliding to his DMs and all that stuff. It's kind of scary, when you're dealing with a guy of that caliber. It kind of makes me a little nervous.
Well, sometimes you got to share a high value and alpha. That's just the way the world works, right?
Yeah, that would make me a little scared, not gonna lie.
So you want to know how to keep this guy around. It's pretty simple. I mean, when it comes to men, I mean, there's a
Mhm.
lot of memes out there that like boil it down to, well, if he doesn't have a boner, then put a sandwich in his hand. If he's got a boner, then take care of that sort of thing. It's really just two things.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, there's a bit more to it than just that, but women are always going to be beauty objects, and men like to be around. I mean, if he's an alpha dude, like strong, virtuous, masculine alpha dudes want to be around feminine women that are in their frame, that are compliant,
Mhm.
that are pleasant,
Mhm.
that shit test them as little as possible. They don't bring drama into their lives. They do as they're told. If there's boundaries set, then you stay within the boundaries.
Mhm.
That's what guys like that typically look for. So, I mean, as long as you keep doing that and you manage your beauty and your attraction, I don't know, maybe you guys will be fine in the long run. You guys, pop out a few babies and live happily ever after. I don't know. I mean, the chances that happen are pretty slim. So enjoy it while you're there. Maybe it
Yeah.
goes for a while, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you. I
Did you want to
try
chime
my
in, John?
best
Sorry,
to.
man. I was kind of
No,
monopolizing
it's
this one.
good. I'm observing and learning too. No, I think my only advice would be like be open and honest and talk to about what his vision for the future is, where he's going.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
you maybe and don't get sucked into the one-itis thing. Women fall for it too. Don't think that they're the only person that's ever going to be there. They're the best you could ever do, and then pull yourself into a bad situation. But yeah, make sure you're kind of at least going in the same direction.
The other thing too is like men want women that are on their purpose, that are a complement to their lives, right? So if you want to make yourself irreplaceable, so Becky doesn't distract him. It's not to say that Becky with big boobs is not going to distract him. I mean, he's going to look. He's a man.
Yeah,
but
he's definitely going to look. Yeah, I've accepted that.
Yeah, but if you don't want Becky to distract him, then you've got to make yourself as irreplaceable as possible.
Yeah,
like, what skills are you going to bring to the table that the other, 4 billion women on the planet aren't willing to do, that you're willing to do?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying my best to, like, I know I'm a pretty good cook, and I love, making food for us and taking care of him that way. But I also I follow the Red Pill Women group a little bit, and something that I took from there that I really liked is that they say to be a soft place for him to land. Like all day he's out there like fighting the world, like trying to conquer his own share of the world, and it can be tiring stuff. So I just try to be a nice place that he can come for comfort after a long day of working hard, of doing his stuff.
I've never looked at the Red Pill subreddit, so I don't really know what the what the advice is, but that sounds pretty reasonable. A soft place to land is, I mean, they certainly don't want to come home after a hard day's work and be nagged and chirped all night.
Yeah.
I can tell you from experience, nobody likes that shit.
No.
Yeah, I try to make it as pleasant as possible, to keep him around a little bit more.
All right, well, keep watching the stuff and let us know if there's anything we can do in the future. All right.
Okay, thank you so much for your help. It was great talking to you guys.
All right, see you. Ciao. That's cute. 22-year-olds in love, eh?
Yeah, it's a hard, yeah.